This is Samad from the Pixar Times, and we are here with Chris from Food and Beverage here at Disneyland.
Hello.
Hi, Chris. How you doing today?
Great.
So maybe we can do a brief walkthrough of some of the awesome snacks and foods that people can expect here during Pixar Fest.
You know what? Pixar Fest is going to be highlighted with all the different Pixar foods that we have, all the way to September 3rd. And one big thing that we're going to focus on is friendship. With friendship in mind, you can't think of any better characters than Dory and Nemo. We have our Nemo and Dory cake pops. We have an apple assortment that goes with it. And you can't forget, we have some tumblers available as well. We actually have Wally and Eve over here, also adorned with being cake pops. And that actually was going to seg me into one of the other Pixar films, Up. Right now we are going to be having a lemon churro. We have our grape jelly eclair. We will also be having this is not just a donut, this is our donut. We actually also have, this is going to be our cake pop, and it's going to be flavored grape.
Well,
So that's one of our awesome things that we're offering right now. Aside from having Nemo and Dory being probably some of the two most predominant friends, you're going to see Mike and Sully. You can't have your popcorn without your soda, so these two items are sold separately and they actually clip together.
Oh wow, that's really wonderful.
So friendship is the big thing right now. We're also going to have our Mike Crispy, and I believe we also have an assortment of a cake pop of that as well. So one big thing in terms of theming for Monsters, Inc., we actually have a chilled noodle, blue noodles. This is actually going to be inspired by our friend Randall. And even though he might not be our best friend, we have our nice chill blue noodles, and we actually offer a sweet and sour vinaigrette sauce that goes over it. I'm going to pour that on right now. Let me know what you see happens. Let me give a good mix in here. They are actually color changing noodles.
Oh, wow.
They'll actually go from a nice blue color, and then they'll actually start to go down to a light pink color.
Very purple tinge to it.
Yeah.
For Randall.
These actually taste really good too.
Yeah, I tried them yesterday. They were delicious.
So Monsters, Inc. is going to be covered right here. I actually want to talk about my favorite. This is going to be Toy Story, where it started it all. Okay, we have our green alien apple right here. And then we actually have our boot. In this souvenir boot, we're actually going to be serving a root beer float. And this is Woody's boot, most definitely, because it's even signed by Andy. So that one I think is awesome. We also have our two funnel cakes. One's actually inspired by Jessie. The other one is going to be inspired by Buttercup. So a great thing is Pizza Planet has been completely taken over by Alien Pizza Planet. Now these little green guys have completely changed the menu over there, and the whole restaurant is just absolute great over there. We have our Red Star green pasta, pesto pasta, which is personally my favorite, aside from our cheeseburger pizza. Now, if you can't decide if you want a pizza going to Alien Pizza Planet or getting a cheeseburger, this solves it all. Aside from if I'm in a pasta mood, this is going to be my go-to choice.
And it looks like there's some cool design choices going on here.
Yes,
with this pizza.
if you look at that, that's actually going to be reminiscent of the Pizza Planet logo.
Oh, very cool. So, I mean, if we zoom in here, there's a definite design to the Pizza Planet logo, and it looks like you've recreated that for this.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
So last thing we have in Toy Story is actually going to be our green alien macaron, which is it has a great flavor of blackberry.
Yeah, I tried it yesterday. It was sweet and also bitter at the same time.
It has a little bit of citrus zing in the end of it, yes.
Delicious.
So one other big thing that we have within the festival, I already showed you one churro. We actually have a couple other ones over here. This one's actually inspired by the Pixar short with the White Rabbit. Yes, this is going to be our carrot cake churro.
Wow. Have they done carrot cake before for a churro flavor?
For churro, not that I can think of, but this is what you need to be able to try.
I'm a big carrot cake fan, so it might be right in my wheelhouse.
Now, one of my favorite movies, Coco, and this is going to be our spiced churro, chocolate churro, inspired by our movie, Coco. Mm-hmm. We'll also have our tres leche, and you're going to also have your chocolate cream. And what's cocoa without a little bit of cocoa? You'll actually get your hot chocolate served in an authentic cocoa glass.
Yeah, the design of it is really beautiful with the Coco logo and carrot.
So these are all great treats and great meals. We actually have a 3-course meal, all completely inspired by Ratatouille. Remy has completely taken over the location, and what you're going to see is you're going to start off with a cheese plate. You're actually going to end it with a strawberries and cream filled beignet a la mode. And what do you think about when you think of Ratatouille?
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. Right here, we're actually going to offer Ratatouille. Actually, is also a vegetarian option if you actually ask it without shrimp. And to finish it all off, you're actually going to go home with a spoon right here that has Remy on it, but it also is a straw as well.
Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Now, we have one item over here for the Incredibles, and with the Incredibles, one of the great characters is Jack Jack. This corn dog is inspired by Jack Jack. It has a spicy pepper jack cheese within the corn dog, and it has a spicy sausage inside. So with a little bit of habanero zing at the end. So it's kind of shape-shifting and spicy changing as well.
Just like Jack Jack.
Just like Jack Jack.